Hello, I'm Logic Bunny, and come with me down the rabbit hole of knowledge.
There are moments, aren't there, when you gaze up at the vast, velvet curtain of night, sprinkled with distant diamonds, and a quiet whisper rises within you. A feeling of immense smallness, perhaps, but also a profound wonder. You might ask, is anyone else out there watching these same stars? It's a question that has echoed through human hearts for as long as we have looked up, a silent plea against the immense, cold silence of the cosmos. This feeling of being utterly alone in such a grand, unknowable expanse can settle deep, a unique kind of cosmic ache, sometimes making the biggest questions feel too heavy to even touch. But what if the very way we've been whispering that question, are we alone, has been like trying to unlock a cosmic door with the wrong key? What if our search for connection, for understanding, has been guided by assumptions that, while natural, might be leading us down paths that miss the truest answers? We are here to gently, yet powerfully, re-examine this ultimate brainbuster. We will not just show you blurry photos or wild theories. Instead, we will dive into the logic, the undeniable laws of nature, and the incredible spirit of human ingenuity that guides our quest for discovery. Logic Bunny knows that Bill Nye often reminds us, with a joyful shout, that science rules, and he is so right. Science isn't just about textbooks. It's the most powerful flashlight we have to illuminate the darkest corners of our universe, to understand the world around us, and especially the worlds beyond us. This isn't just a fun thought experiment. This is a massive, intricate puzzle that demands our sharpest curiosity, our most open minds, and our willingness to explore with the same rigor Bill Nye uses to explain how an entire rocket defies gravity. This journey will transform that frustrating whisper of it's too complicated into a clear, resounding, wow, I get it. Prepare to have your mind blown. Stay curious. Have you ever noticed how our imaginations, fueled by dazzling movies, often paint a picture of alien life that might be a bit misleading? We grow up seeing little green people or terrifying invaders, and this can create a silent frustration, making the real scientific search for life feel less exciting or even a bit silly. It's like trying to understand the incredible complexity of a rainforest by only watching cartoons. This mental block, this expectation of advanced beings, often keeps us from truly seeing the subtle, profound clues the universe might be offering. This illusion extends to another common belief that every unexplained light in the sky, every blurry image, must automatically be an alien spaceship. This assumption, while thrilling, often replaces careful critical thinking with sensationalism. It makes the actual, meticulous search for life seem less credible, less grounded in the very logic we cherish. What if the universe's most profound secrets aren't screaming at us, but whispering? The truth, the mind-bending reality, is that life doesn't necessarily need a spaceship or even oxygen as we know it to exist. This shatters our expectation of encountering advanced civilizations first. Instead, alien life might be microbial, tiny, resilient beings hidden deep underground on icy moons, or thriving in environments we consider utterly deadly. This opens up a universe of possibilities for where and how life could truly exist, far beyond our familiar blue planet. Scientists, like cosmic detectives, are using powerful telescopes and the fundamental principles of chemistry to sniff out what we call biosignatures. These are chemical clues, like oxygen or methane, in the atmospheres of distant exoplanets that hint at the presence of life. It's a practical transformation, moving from chasing fleeting lights in our own sky to analyzing the faint glow of worlds light years away. This is the quiet dedication of the scientific method at its most profound. Think of it like searching for life in the abyssal depths of Earth's own oceans. You wouldn't expect to find humans walking around down there, would you? Instead, you'd look for tiny, resilient creatures, strange ecosystems adapted to extreme pressures, and chemical signs of biological activity. The universe is our vast, dark ocean, immense and largely unexplored. We are just beginning to send our scientific probes, not to find giant ships, but to detect those microscopic whispers of life deep within its mysterious currents. This shift in perspective is everything. What wonders await us when we truly learn to listen? Sometimes a quiet belief settles deep within us that Earth is a unique, irreplaceable miracle in the vast, dark universe. This feeling, while understandable, can sometimes make the idea of alien life seem impossible, or at least incredibly rare. It's a limiting thought that, without us even realizing it, can dim our curiosity about other planets and the incredible conditions that might allow life to flourish elsewhere. What if this feeling of Earth's absolute uniqueness gently hides a much grander truth? We often hear about the Goldilocks zone, that perfect distance from a star where liquid water can exist. But this crucial idea is often presented as a tiny, fragile bubble. The common distortion is that planets outside this narrow band are automatically lifeless, ignoring other energy sources or different kinds of solvents that life might use. The universe, in its boundless ingenuity, might have many ways to nurture life beyond what we currently understand. Now, prepare for a mind-bending truth. Earth itself is home to creatures we call extremophiles. These are not science fiction inventions. They are real, tiny survivors thriving in conditions we would consider utterly deadly. Imagine life bubbling in superheated vents deep in the ocean, flourishing in pools of acid, or surviving encased in ancient ice. This counterintuitive reality shows us that life is far more resilient, far more adaptable than we ever imagined. It makes the idea of alien life existing in seemingly harsh, extreme conditions not just possible, but even probable. It truly shatters our comfortable expectations. To grasp this, we can think about how scientists model planetary conditions. They consider a planet's distance from its star, the gases in its atmosphere, and the presence of water to understand habitability. This helps us critically think not just about Earth-like planets, but about countless other possibilities. It teaches us that habitability is a complex dance of many factors, not just one simple rule. Consider the universe as a giant universal Lego set. All life we know, from the smallest microbe to the largest creature, is built from similar basic elements: carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen. These fundamental building blocks are incredibly abundant throughout the entire cosmos. Given the right instructions, the right conditions, it's highly probable that this cosmic Lego set has assembled life in countless different forms across countless worlds. This thought isn't just amazing, it fills us with intellectual satisfaction, reminding us that the universe is a place of profound connection. What other amazing connections are waiting for us to discover? There's a quiet worrying that can sometimes creep in, isn't there? A feeling that if countless alien civilizations truly exist, why haven't they called us yet? This unspoken anxiety, this cosmic silence, can leave us feeling a little frustrated, as if we're missing something crucial, or that the topic is just too vast to truly grasp. It's a bit like believing that because we see spaceships zipping across movie screens, easy interstellar travel is a given for any advanced civilization. This common distortion overlooks the immense, mind-boggling challenges of distance and time in the vastness of space. But here's a profound truth that might shatter that expectation. The Great Silence, famously known as the Fermi Paradox, doesn't necessarily mean there are no aliens out there. Rather, it might mean that our assumptions about what alien communication or travel would look like are simply incomplete. Perhaps they are too far away for us to detect, or their forms of communication are so utterly different from ours that we're simply not equipped to listen correctly. What if the universe is buzzing with conversations we simply haven't learned to hear? Consider a thought experiment, a cosmic listening post. We, on Earth, have projects like SETI, the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, carefully listening for signals like radio waves or laser pulses. But if *U* wanted to signal aliens across light years, what message would you send? How would you make it understandable across unimaginable distances and potentially vastly different forms of understanding? This isn't just a fun game. It's a practical transformation of our thinking, forcing us to consider the immense immense ingenuity required for truly universal communication. Imagine a bustling anthill nestled deep within a vast forest. Are the ants within it aware of the humans walking by, observing the forest around them? Do they understand our technology, our language, our very existence? Perhaps advanced alien civilizations are indeed observing us, or operating on a scale of existence so different from ours that we simply aren't registering their presence or understanding their form of communication. This metaphor reveals the potential for vastly different scales of existence and perception, easing that hidden anxiety of being alone by suggesting we might be surrounded in ways we haven't yet conceived. What deeper forms of connection might be waiting for us to discover? Sometimes, when we see those incredible photos from distant planets or exoplanets, they can feel a bit abstract, can't they? Just pretty images without a deep story. There's a quiet frustration, a desire to truly understand what those images mean for the search for life, beyond just seeing them. It's a longing for context, for the deeper logic behind the beauty. And then there's the subtle distortion that water equals life is the only rule. While liquid water is incredibly important, this idea can sometimes limit our imagination, making us believe that only conditions exactly like Earth's can support life. What if life, in its boundless creativity, has found other solvents, other energy sources, to thrive in ways we haven't fully considered? The universe is far more inventive than we often give it credit for. Now, prepare to have your mind blown. Mars, that cold, dry, dusty desert we see today, was once a wet, wild world. Imagine vast oceans, winding rivers, and a thicker atmosphere. This counterintuitive truth completely changes our perception of a seemingly barren planet. It fuels the profound possibility that life could have existed there billions of years ago, or perhaps, in some hidden, protected pockets, it might still exist deep underground. This realization shatters the expectation of Mars always being lifeless, opening up a universe of past potential. To uncover these secrets, we use what we can call a geological detective kit. Rovers like Perseverance act as robotic geologists, equipped with incredible tools. They use drills to collect rock samples, spectrometers to analyze their chemical makeup, and high-tech cameras to map ancient landscapes. This is a practical transformation of our search, moving from vague hopes to precise, scientific analysis. They are looking for ancient signs of water and, crucially, organic molecules, the very building blocks of life. It's a meticulous, patient quest, guided by the spirit of inquiry. Think of it like cosmic archaeology, a universal search for a fossil record. Just as paleontologists dig for dinosaur bones on Earth to understand ancient life, astrobiologists are looking for similar evidence of past life on other planets. Not necessarily bones, of course, but chemical traces, unique mineral formations, or even microscopic structures preserved in alien rocks. This analogy connects a familiar, awe-inspiring concept to the grander cosmic scale, making complex ideas understandable and sparking a deep sense of wonder. What ancient stories are these alien rocks waiting to tell us? Sometimes, when we gaze at the enormous canvas of the universe with all its mysteries, a quiet whisper might arise. It's too big, I can't possibly understand it, so why even bother? This feeling of overwhelm, this sense that vast concepts are beyond our grasp, can lead to disengagement. It's a common pattern, but it often stems from a hidden misconception. We might also unknowingly believe that science is only for geniuses with complicated equations. This idea can build a silent wall, making us think that deep scientific inquiry is out of our reach, reserved only for a select few. This distortion can dim our natural curiosity, that inherent spark that makes us ask why and how. But what if that very spark, that curiosity, is the true genius at play? Here's here's a profound truth that might shatter that expectation. Curiosity itself is a superpower for your brain. Engaging with big, unknown questions like, are we alone in the universe, doesn't just fill your mind with facts, it actively strengthens your critical thinking, sharpens your problem-solving skills, and ignites your imagination. It literally makes your brain more adaptable, more resilient, and yes, smarter regardless of whether you find a definitive answer today. The journey of asking, not just the destination of knowing, truly transforms us. To truly harness this power, we can practice what Logic Bunny calls the curiosity loop technique. It's a simple, practical method for active discovery. First, ask a genuine why or how question about something that truly intrigues you. Then, explore it. Seek out diverse, reliable sources. Next, connect this new information to what you already know, building a stronger web of understanding. And finally, repeat the loop. Let your new knowledge spark even more questions. This transforms passive watching into active, joyful learning. Every time you ask a question about the universe, every time you learn a new scientific concept, you are earning a piece of your very own cosmic detective badge. This isn't a badge for having all the answers, but for having the courage and the tools to keep investigating, to keep questioning, and to keep exploring. It symbolizes your intellectual growth, your unwavering spirit of inquiry, and the pure joy of discovery. Stay curious, cosmic detective. What will you investigate next? We have journeyed together, haven't we, through mind-bending facts and shattered some outdated myths. We've discovered that the search for alien life isn't just about finding some distant ET. It's a much deeper quest, a profound exploration into understanding our own precious place in this immense, whispering universe. Sometimes, the sheer scale of these questions can feel heavy, like carrying a secret burden, making us feel small or lost. But remember, the biggest questions are often the most exciting ones, the very ones that truly awaken our minds, and embracing the unknown is precisely where genuine learning and profound healing truly begin. Your curiosity, that quiet stirring within you, is not just a fleeting thought. It is a powerful, living tool, a compass that drives scientific discovery and helps us all make sense of the cosmos. It's the very spirit of inquiry, the human ingenuity that Neil deGrasse Tyson speaks of, that pushes the boundaries of what we believe is possible. This inner drive allows us to discern the underlying logic and principles governing the natural world, even when the answers are not immediately clear. Think of Ibarra, the Norio from Manuel do Mundo. He always reminds us that with simple materials and an open, curious mind, you can understand incredible things. From making a lava lamp to building a mini rocket, it all begins with a question and a willingness to experiment. The search for alien life is, in many ways, the ultimate Manuel do Mundo project for humanity. It requires our collective curiosity, our shared ingenuity, and a brave willingness to try new approaches, to build new tools, to listen in new ways, even when we don't have all the answers right away. It's a grand, ongoing experiment, a testament to the human spirit's endless desire to know. This journey is a symbolic practice in patience, in observation, in the deep trust that truth will reveal itself, not necessarily in a flash, but in the steady accumulation of understanding. Just as a seed pushes through the soil, guided by unseen forces, our questions push through the unknown, guided by the universal principles of discovery. Keep asking, keep exploring, and who knows what incredible truths you'll uncover next. The universe, in all its silent grandeur, is waiting for your asterisk questions.